we had a lot of decisions to make.
This week, we're soaking up our final days of Bahamas boat life before making the decision to return to the United States. In Spanish Wells, we break out the eFoil one last time before a long cruise to Great Harbour Cay, where sharks circle the boat. We navigate through small Armada cruise ships and prepare to cross the Gulf Stream into Fort Pierce. Along our journey, we talk honestly about living a completely nomadic life, why we're ending our Bahamas cruising season, and just when it feels like this chapter's ending, we reveal that something much bigger may already be taking shape. If we haven't met before, I'm Jen, and this is Dave, a Colorado couple trading snow boots for scuba fins aboard our Nordhavn 55 Explorado. So welcome aboard. We're happy you're here.
Hey Jen, would you mind, can you bump it or are you busy? Oh, she's busy. Goodness.
Yeah, that's what it takes to put the camera up, babe. I gotta climb up.
You're funny. You all together now?
Yep, I'm all together.
I would say that one of the surprising benefits of this little YouTube channel of ours is meeting people.
Yes.
I would have to say that is the biggest benefit, and I had no idea how that was going to play out. Yesterday, we're out playing and back, and the couple next to us said, hey, would you like to come over? We get bored playing cards with each other. We need a little competition. Of course, Jen just said, game on, bitches.
I did not say that.
And we had a great time, great conversation.
Yep. Well, he's out back. I can see him.
So, if you see us anywhere out at an Anchorage or at a restaurant, fine drinking establishment, feel free to come up and say hello.
Or even if it's a non-drinking establishment.
Well, of course. Or maybe if it's not a fine drinking establishment, maybe it's a really bad drinking establishment. Could you bump forward and to starboard?
Yes, bumping forward and starboard.
They're coming out to give us a big wave, Jen.
I waved at them already.
What is it, about 4 hours over to Shroud?
4.5 hours. Right now it's high tide. Tide's going out, but we have a good, it says 3.5 feet. So we should be fine in the skinny water. But
would you like to bump forward?
Anything for you, babe.
We will reverse dig out that anchor, not using the windlass to pull the anchor out of the...
No, that's bad.
That's bad for that windlass, means Dave's got to do more work. And then on today's cruise, Dave's going to be going around the boat with a clipboard.
Oh gosh.
To start making a list of to-do things for the off-season. While it's parked for a month or two, we can get a bunch of things done.
Yep. Turn it around. Good to meet you guys.
Time to head north. Someone left the swim ladder down.
You were down last. That's your fault, Dave.
You were the one who told me, encouraged me to go in.
Thank you.
We did our exterior check and then it was so flippin' hot.
I know.
We had to jump in.
We did. We've never done that before. We've never jumped in after we did our check.
No. Now, let's see if I can bring this sucker in.
Okay.
You see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Okay, that was my bad. Because the boat's moving and it almost took off my head. All right, tell me when we're down to like a knot, or tell me what the speed is.
It's about 1.9. Yay! So we knew some weather was coming in, but woke up to 3-foot waves and white caps and thunder and lightning, and it's crazy. We're in Spanish Wells and it's gorgeous out. Look at this. You can see bottom. And Dave had a trip. He had to go to work. He came back. He's gone for a few days. Left me by myself. But we decided we're gonna get the eFoil out. This is one of those evenings you just don't want to go inside. It is so pretty out and it's so calm. But when you get the weather, it just kind of swirls and the wind goes from the north to the south to the east. And it's like 5 knots of wind and it's so clear. I mean, look at, okay, you can see behind me. It's 7 foot of water. You can like almost see every blade of grass. It's so pretty. Dave's out there foiling, having a blast. My favorite time when it's like this is to take the dinghy out, because just like cruising super fast along this water is amazing. But the best is that. The sunset. Look at this water. We'd been in Spanish Wells for a couple days. I'm sorry, I know we didn't talk about it and everything, but we had a lot of decisions to make, and it was a last minute decision to go from Highborn. We had a good weather window, and we're like, let's just go to Eleuthera. Dave had a trip that he had to take, and it was a 7-hour day, so we went ahead and did that. And it was just one of those days that got a little choppy. It was, we got here, and the next day he left, and 2 other Nordhavns came. I don't know if you can see them. They're right over there. They're both Nordhavn 55s. And look, and there's Dave. He's coming back with his foil, and it's gonna be my turn, so I'm super pumped.
Hey, are you gonna go? You should definitely go.
Yes, I'm going to go after you.
Open one of those bottles, let it breathe.
Dave went to Buenos Aires, and he brought home a couple bottles of wine. So I'm gonna open one up, let it breathe. Uh-oh. He just took a dump. I mean, he fell.
I say tonight is a night. Jen gets up on eFoil.
I did that the other day.
I know, but you're gonna actually be riding around. Tonight's the aha moment. Go for it. Pay attention. Pay attention. Concentrate. Go up a gear. Lean forward. Lean forward. Yeah, now start walking back. There you go. You got to move forward to get it up. And then as soon as you get up on foil, you're gonna walk back. Oh, you're almost there. There you go. There you go. Oh!
That was fun. I had kind of a bad fall. I'm gonna have a bruise, but I decided to call it quits. It's Dave's turn. He's gonna ride off into the sunset, literally. You have it on blue LED?
Blue.
Oh, okay. No, it looks like Baltimore. Oh, no. Red's too serious.
Now I'm gonna give it a ride.
We wondered why the heck anybody needs LED lighting. Ooh. I mean, I really don't know the purpose of the LED lighting other than it looks cool, but like how you can't see underwater any better.
I haven't had that much fun in a long time.
It's so flippin' smooth out there.
Well, that's a problem too.
What?
Because it's so smooth,
Yeah.
you can't see the surface. So don't look down, because there's no depth perception. You don't know if you're an inch off the water or 3 feet off the water.
Yeah. Woo! Bam!
Woo! Oh, that's a lot of fun.
Good morning from Spanish Wells. We are pulling up anchor, and we are gonna start heading north. Yep, you heard me. We've made the big decision to end our trip, end our season in the Bahamas, so we can get back, tend to life, do other things. But we are headed to Grand Harbour Island? Grand Harbour? Anyways, we're heading north 8 hours today, so it's gonna be a smooth ride, about 1 foot seas, but we're gonna miss it. We're gonna miss the Bahamas. So we got a couple nights left in this beautiful pristine water, and then back to reality. Just finished putting the route in. It's actually Great Harbour, not Grand Harbour, so my bad, but we are ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready to go. 61 miles. Are you sweating as much as I am? Oh my gosh. It is hot. What you doing?
I'm getting us a car, so when we get to the States, we have a car to go pick up parts. Now that we have marinas in schedule, I can start scheduling stuff around our schedule.
it has been a fantastic cruising day. We couldn't ask for much better than this. Look at this. Calm, smooth water. It's been like this for the 8 hours that it took us to get from Spanish Wells to Great Harbour Cay, which we're about an hour away, so almost there. We'll make it there by sundown. We have arrived. Got a couple of sharks out here, but they are definitely not nurse sharks. There's like 3, 4, maybe 5 out here. Definitely something different. They're a lot faster. I'm not getting in the water. I don't know what kind of sharks they are until I identify what kind of sharks they are. He's coming around. Maybe I'll be able to tell what kind of shark it is. We got up at 5 a.m. and left Great Harbour Cay. We have about a 12-hour trip ahead of us, depending on our speed. However, I'm going past Great Stirrup Cay, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cruise ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're all cruise ships. This is what it looks like on the radar. I've never seen this many cruise ships on the water. This one I have to watch. But he's gonna pass behind me. So, getting through cruise ship territory. There's so many people on those boats, like thousands. I looked at the cruise ship, the schedule for Bimini, when the cruise ships are coming in, and every day it was 2,000 to 3,000 people. They come in for the day, they leave by night.
Here we are, underway. Today is like 11 hours. Tomorrow, we're heading back to the States. We're going back to the motherland.
You've had enough. We're done playing.
6+ months, and it's time to go back. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Done with the Bahamas for a little while.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. It's like we're out there playing and we're having fun, and then all of a sudden when we make the decision to head back, it's like our brains go into, all right, we got a ton of crap to do.
Get stuff done. Mode.
Now we got to get stuff done. So things like doctor's appointments and kids visits and parents and boat maintenance and work and everything. It's like all of a sudden, like just like that, it just clicks on. So the big thing is that the weather is just perfect right now. We got out at 5:30 this morning. We had the lights on. It was pitch black. 5, yeah, and we've had nothing but trailing seas and 4 knots of wind for the last 6 hours. So it's been nice. And then tomorrow's crossing is going to be superb. I'm forecasting 10 knots out of the south, riding that Gulf Stream up, and I think they're like 1 to 2 footers the whole day. So
that makes a long day easier, because today is a 11-hour day.
Yep.
Tomorrow would be almost 12 hours.
Yep.
Those are long days.
What are you most excited about to do with the States?
Excited about?
Because you haven't been back. I've been back twice.
I don't miss it. I mean, I miss my kids.
We're going to see
I
kids.
miss my friends and my family, but nothing really.
So
I'm perfectly happy wherever we are. It doesn't really matter to me where we're at in the world.
So in the big scheme of things, we are nomadic. We don't have a home. We don't have cars.
This is our home.
We don't have a land home. We don't even have a marina that we call home. So whenever we need to park this thing somewhere, we start making some phone calls and calling around. We found a good place for this summer. We had some requirements that it was safe, that it was secure, that it was not too. We decided not to go up to New England this year. We really wanted to go. Wanted to go see Maine, New Hampshire, get up to Rhode Island again, go to Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard. We got too much stuff going on.
Yeah.
So we've got 5 adult children that are in different stages of adulting. and so we're going to help them out. We want to see both our parents while they're still kicking, and I've got to go to work. I've got to go sit in a classroom because
like a whole month.
I don't know why I did it, but I am switching over from the 787 to the Boeing 777, and I'll be a captain on the 777 out of New York, and then maybe Miami eventually.
Changes your domicile, don't you? Because
I do. I just go wherever there's trips available, and I sort of play that game. But
and also where our boat is,
and where the boat is,
if it's easier to get to work and all that.
But so switching airplanes is like switching boats. You got to go learn all the systems different. You know, they sort of fly the same. But I will be in Dallas for July and August, because who doesn't like Dallas in July and August? Isn't that going to be fun?
Well, I get to come visit you.
Oh yeah. So that's where I'll be. So we needed someplace to park the boat. Well, there's a lot of exterior stuff we really do need to get done.
A lot of little projects I need to finish.
So having a couple of down months gives us some time to do that.
And then we get bored and we're ready to go again. So.
But we are talking about plans for next year.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting. A couple of different countries. So we are working on that. We'll keep you posted.
We're not positive yet. So.
Nope, we got to see if the insurance.
So we can't tell you.
So we're not going to tell you.
Any guesses? You guys gonna guess?
Go ahead and guess.
Guess.
Yes. By the way.
Scan and comment and let us know what you think it is.
By the way, so YouTube doesn't tell us if you guys are boaters or not. That's something I'd like to know. Do you guys own a boat, are interested in buying a boat, or just kind of nuts and like people watching people on boats? So which one are you? And that way we sort of know. I don't want to spend an hour telling people how to anchor if you guys have been doing it for 30 years. So
our seasons are not going to be typical seasons, that's for sure. We work hard, we play hard. Well, I don't work hard anymore because I'm retired. But I turned 55 this summer.
Oh yeah.
Just getting ready to cross the Gulf Stream. About halfway back, we had to pull the engine back to 1100 RPMs because we were going too fast. We need to get in to Fort Pierce between 4 and 5 is slack, and they can get like a 5 to 6 knot current in there. So we need to make the trip a little. I mean, we love going fast, right? We love getting places quick, but we don't want to get stuck in against a heavy current in the channel trying to dock this thing. So here's where we are, everybody. Sea state is not perfectly flat, but it is a nice day. There's Dave drinking his coffee. Dave did the first shift this morning. Well, we can see land. We are almost to the United States. We're all checked in. We go. It's time to take our Bahamas flag down. Oh man.
It's pretty bad.
Oh my God, that was a brand new flag.
Yeah.
Brand flippin' new.
Thanks for being here with us. If you enjoyed this video, liking and subscribing really helps our channel grow. We hope to see you on the next adventure.